Jess on his right. Hey, hold up. Don't start a fight. He's got you covered with all the sports. Don't fret, he's wearing shorts. It's time for Waking Jake in the morning. Waking Jake at night. Jake sucks.
My dogs are hungry. That Batman on the mind a lot lately. Something sparked it. I don't know. The Joker. What's up, everyone? Happy Thursday morning. Let's go. Let's get it. What's going on in the chat? The Wake and Jake Bakers are always here and lively. We appreciate you. The tourists coming over from morning. We are rolling in the Roosevelt Studios, RSVLTS. Producer Big Baby David in the corner. Big Thursday for us. We record after Yankee series ends. We will be here all day, all night. That's a song. There is a song that says that. How you doing, BBD?
I'm well. Before we get going,
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, but we do have an announcement to make.
We do have an announcement. The new swag.
New swag.
I just retweeted it. Our guy Matt. I don't know if we have. Do we have a preface for Matt? Graphic designer Matt. I like calling him that.
That's what he does.
I know
so
him.
It makes sense.
He's a friend, but
I don't know what the title is.
We got some Baker gear, people. I just retweeted it. Go check it out on my Twitter at Talkin' Jake. So we got some swag out there. Maybe we'll have BBD try to throw it up towards the end. Some pretty good stuff. We got the Baker aprons going. We'll get some aprons eventually. Our current distributor doesn't have that. Let's get into the sports, people. There's a lot of sports. Golf starts today, the first major, BBD. I know you're all about that. But first, as always, we start out with the game of the night. And the game of the night last night for me, BBD, again, not a big tussle for the game of the night. There's a lot of good action. The one that got me, and where's the left coast at, baby? Dodgers Padres. The Padres are taking this series very seriously. How about that? They want to compete with the Dodgers. They think they compete with the Dodgers. They got this young core, and it's their time. They came into this Dodgers series. They took the first game. The Dodgers took the second game, and in the third game, we have Ross Stripling. Yep. Against Garrett Richards. Okay. Yeah, sure. A deep cut baseball fun pitchers matchup. Ross Stripling actually has a fun video game curveball. Pitch Ninja was all over that last night. Dodgers open it up, go jocking on him. Jock Peterson, he homers to center in the second, 2-0. Will Smith gets jiggy. It's 3-0. And then Kike, do you love me? Are you riding? 4-0 Dodgers. They're running away with it. No, Tatis hits a bomb, 430. He pimps it. He's so cool. He's like the coolest. He's the coolest player in baseball in a while. Dare I say Griffey? I mean, that's getting dangerous, but he's cool. Like, Tatis is so cool. Show me your Tatis. Jock Peterson again, 435 to center. Benched him in fantasy last night. Feel good about that. 7-2 Dodgers, but these Padres, they're here to show they fight. Greg Garcia, your guy. RBI double. Little error in there. Scores another run. 7-4. Will the Thrill Myers. Been talking about him a lot on every Jomboy Media forum. He hits a Yabo. Tommy Pham, RBI single at 7-6. We got a runner on third. Trent Grisham. Machado hits a line drive to left. Chris Taylor gang, throws out Grisham at the plate. Bang, bang, play. Chris Taylor, I think they got the StatCast on it. I think it was 93 miles per hour throw from the outfield. I give Chris Taylor a lot of, I won't say hate, but kind of hate. He looks like one of my friends, except like an evil version of him. So, I mean, that's just what it is for me. But pretty awesome play. I think we're gonna get it in a second for the people live in the YouTube. Thanks for the YouTubers, bake the algorithm as always, and the people live on Periscope. But yeah, an awesome game. Final out is at home plate. There it goes. Live on the YouTube. Machado, Taylor, bang. Dodgers win 7-6, which had to feel like very much a big brother, little brother win. We've been saying that around here a lot with everything getting Metsy around here recently. But Dodgers win 7-6. Padres put up a good fight. Good game out west. Didn't stay up and watch it. I got to be honest with you guys. I said I was gonna. Got sleepy yesterday. Yankees doubleheader clipped me up. A lot going on at the office. We out here baking. BBD, let's get into the rest of the baseball, and then we can get some other notes on there. As I mentioned, the Yanks played a doubleheader yesterday. Phillies won the first game 11-7. Ugly baseball by the Yanks at first. Yanks kind of scared them. That Phillies bullpen is big bad. And then the Yankees win the second game 3-1. Late rally there. Aaron Nola was lights out for Philly. He's really cool. He almost won my bro of the night. He's got some video game fun stuff going on.
Same, but I didn't go with him.
Yeah, so take that, Aaron Nola.
Sorry.
Be better next time. Another doubleheader in the East. Marlins O's. Who was watching this, baby? Marlins win the first one 1-0. They win the second one 2-1. The Marlins had like 20 innings scoreless at one point. Marlins improved to 5-1. The Orioles turn into a pumpkin. They're now 5-6. I'm starting to think that O's magic is running away. How about the Marlins winning? They sweep after not playing baseball. The COVID half-team missing Marlins, that's baseball, Susan. The Mets win 3-1 over the Nats. Scherzer has to leave after the first inning. Hamstring pull. I think it was a light one. We'll see. Keep an eye on him. Getting older. He's getting up there in age. Rick Porcello shoved after we shit-talked him all day yesterday. Red Sox 5, Rays 0. Verdugo hit a bomb. Chavis hit a homer 2. Rays get shut out, and I've been all over the Rays. They got to get it going, man. Twins 5, Pirates 2. Randy Dobnak, actually a really cool story. Grew up a Pirates fan. They showed some old pictures of him like going to a bunch of games. He said he'd been like to hundreds of games. I don't know if that was hyperbole. They had a bunch of pictures. 6 innings, 0 runs. Trevor Williams, a friend of the pod, he's a fun dude. I enjoyed our interview with him. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run. Twins open it up late. Max Kepler, oh, he's so hot. He's so hot. Oh, he's so hot. Shut up, Trevor. Check him out on Talking Baseball. Blue Jays 2, Braves 1. Adam Duvall with a solo shot. That's not enough. Ryu, he gets a big bounce-back start. He needed that. Good for the baby Jays. Good for Ryu. Red 0, Indians 2. Clev goes 5.2 shutout. Great. The only guy on the Indian staff that wasn't pitching fantastic. He did have a few walks, but 0 earned runs. So the Indians are nasty right now. They're a team nobody wants to see. Giants 4, Rockies 3. Where are my Rockies fans at? Whoa, big Jomboy with the scream. Wow. Andujar sent down. That's big Yankee news. Check us out on Talking Yanks and Talking Baseball for maybe a little bit of that. He looked lost at the plate. Giants 4, Rockies 3, my Rocks, and they should be double mad at me. Didn't mention the Rockies yesterday just because they got another win, because that's all the Rockies do right now. They end up losing last night. Arenado hits a home run. Brandon Belt with the 3-run homer. That's kind of the difference maker there. My Rockies are still studs. You got to lose one now and then. Whatever. D-backs 14, Astros 7. I did catch this. I caught the big inning. D-backs put up a 9 spot. A 9 spot in 1 inning. Things fell apart for the Astros. Cole Calhoun with a fun inside the park homer took a gnarly ricochet. It was pretty rough. And then Angels 6, Mariners 7. Dad Trout keeps homering, man. He's a nut job. But story of his life: the Angels lose to the Mariners. The Mariners have a better record than the Angels. Like, Kyle Seager hits his 200th home run. 4th in Mariners history. How about that?
More on him soon.
Yeah, I tweeted that out last night. I was a little stoned and tired on the couch and was surprised by Mariners history, which I shouldn't be. Now I'm being mean. BBD, what did I miss from the baseball? What deserves to be mentioned right now?
Ooh. Well, circling back on Nola briefly, it was the first time I got to watch him do a game.
Yeah,
he's really good.
Yeah, man.
I knew he was good. My brother had given me on opening day. He's one of 3 pitchers to start the last 3 opening days, all NL East.
Yeah.
Scherzer, DeGrom are the other 2.
How about that?
And I knew he was good, but I hadn't watched a game yet. He's good. It's really good.
It's baseball's thing, man, and it's this office are some of the people that's the most locked into baseball in the world, like as a company. And yeah, I mean, I've only watched doses of Aaron Nola. To watch him for a full game is awesome. And like, that's our biggest message to baseball is let people watch it. Like, let people watch Tatis. Oh my God. Like, the dude, I'm trying to think who's, like, Griffey comes to mind. And even the fact he's in that conversation swag-wise is pretty cool. But yeah, you're right, dude. Nola, his curveball was video game. His changeup was nice. And I think he pumps like 94, 95, which, good fastball, but not today's like crazy fastball. But he can pitch, and that's kind of what makes him dangerous. He was really fun to watch. Aaron, little baby burp for the listeners. Let's go, Bakers. Arenado with another home run. He's getting really hot. And I think I might have missed the A's game. The A's Rangers, Matt Olson hit a couple homers. They won 6-4. Rangers are falling apart. And again, this new thing I'm on, ASMR burp by Abe. we can get that content. We can get that.
That's doable.
Again, I've kind of got this new Jakey theory that we're this deep into the season. Guys who didn't get off to a good start are now going to start going. And I think like Matt Olson's a really good example of that. I wouldn't be surprised. Franmil Reyes, I was talking about him the other day. So keep an eye out for that. Mike Trout, dude. Get him out of Anaheim. I'm like over it. Kind of over it. Like it's
supposed to be good this year.
It's rude with this short season.
The pitching hasn't even been awful.
Maybe they figure it out. Maybe they don't. But get Mike Trout out of Anaheim.
The chat wants you to trash Angel Hernandez real quick.
Yeah. It's tough, man. I'll say this, and this is kind of going to be like the mean, when the parent says something truly mean that like cuts you to your core instead of being like, you suck. He is more well known. I tweeted this out yesterday. He's more well known than I'd say 80% of players in the game. It might be higher for being a bad umpire. And me and Jimmy did this a little bit, and I think we'll probably do it on Talking Baseball and Talking Yanks later, but it's just a joke. It's just a joke. Like, what other job, what other world would that happen where 20 years you can just be a joke and a bad at your job and affect games? Like, it's just not cool.
It's not like he's known for being an umpire and, like, he has the makes it about him thing. Like, we've had that in the NBA before with Jerry Crawford?
Crawford, he got involved.
Joey.
Joey Crawford. Joe West, who even, like, obviously gets too involved and makes it about him, but he's known as a pretty good umpire.
He's made plenty of mistakes.
He might take a strike from you or something, and you're like, come on, Joe West. But generally a good umpire. He wants the show, and Joe West sucks in his own way. Angel Hernandez is just bad all around. He's staring.
Just known for being bad at this.
That's for you, Bakers. I didn't want to do that, but that's for you. I love you guys. Again, bake the algorithm. Keep liking, keep watching, keep telling friends. Podcast app, we'll see if we get it by tomorrow. If not, I think next week we might have a blitz. I think we might have to rally the troops. And
have all the files uploaded into where they need to be uploaded.
Yeah, so that'll be coming soon. We got the gear. We're coming up on the podcast app soon. For now, let's get into the shooty hoops, BBD. Jazz beat the Grizzlies 124-114. I think the Grizz are, like, done. Tough. Jaren Jackson Jr. got hurt. He's a big part of that team. He's a really good young basketball player. Get familiar with Jaren Jackson Jr., but the Jazz win. They're starting to figure some things out, too. Jazz could be a fun little playoff team. Sixers, they win 107-98 over the Wizards. Simmons leaves with a knee injury. MRI's clean, so that's good. Denver Nuggets, my Denver Nuggets, obviously. 132-126. They take down the Spurs. Michael Porter Jr. with his second or third 30-point game. Something kind of silly.
Buckets.
It's going to be one of those weird. I'm interested to see them in the playoffs to see if he does anything. We'll see. The Thunder. Lightning and the Thunder. CP3. They take down the Lakers 105-86. Anthony Davis with 9 points and 8 rebounds. Did he only play a little bit? I'd have to assume so. LeBron 19-11-4. Thunder are a sneaky good team. I hope the Thunder and the Jazz meet up in the playoffs. That would be a 7-game series and really fun. Raptors 109, Magic 99. Bobby Skinner tried to talk me into the Magic. They stink. They're just not good. Raptors are kind of really good. Fred VanVleet, future Nick, 21 points. And the Nets get rolled by the Celtics 149-115. That's kind of the Nets performance everyone expected the other night when they had the biggest Vegas upset in 17 years or whatever it was. The Nets, BBD, I think I got this right, and can be a fun fact for the Baker crew today. The Nets dropped below the Bobcats in the NBA rankings, and the Bobcats weren't invited to the bubble. So the Nets have been... The Hornets, excuse me. Bobcats. Oh, my God. Sorry, got Kemba on the mind. So a team that didn't got invited to the bubble has now surpassed the Nets. So that's what's going on there. Go check out Talking Nets for that. It looks like they've got a new episode today. They probably talked about that for a little bit. Let's see, BBD. Golf goes off today for any of my golf fans. Go enjoy it. First major of the year. Took Justin Thomas and one and done. If any of you guys do that stuff, saved him. I don't know. Pick a good golfer. Enjoy it on Sunday. Let's be honest. If you're a casual sports fan, give the golf a click on Sunday. You might, whatever your views might have been, you might change. As you get a little older, you move a little slower. Sometimes it's cool watching guys play golf. So there's my pitch there. The comment of the day, the Waken Jake.
Before that, AD did play 29 minutes.
Okay.
Just bad game.
That's pretty bad, Anthony Davis. But better than me still. The Wake and Bake, Bakers, Jakers, comment of the day. Today goes to the Trophy Addict. He said that moment when you wake up and you have 6 podcasts to watch from the Jomboy sphere is just amazing. And yeah, we really appreciate that stuff because we do have so much that comes out on a daily basis. We have it on the bottom of the screen right now. Sequence, Talking Baseball, Talking Nets, Last from the Past, Talking Giants. We will be recording JJR right after this. We crank out content, folks, so I hope you like it. Again, tell a friend. Bake the algorithm. Bake the algorithm. Click that like. And leave a comment for tomorrow. Best comment wins. I mean, that's just how I do it. Make me laugh. I like opening up yesterday's YouTube and getting a good laugh. Make little Poppy laugh tomorrow. And our second to last segment, the bro of the night, BBD. I'm going to who? You Darvish, man. And guys, I've got good news for baseball. The Cubbies are playing really well, and their question mark was starting pitching and their bullpen too. But they are pitching well, man. And Yu Darvish shoves last night. It's against the Royals. Say whatever you want. That's fine. Darvish has 3 good starts now. And BBD, the thing that got me was he scares me the most for the Cubs. Like, Yu Darvish can shove. He can shut you down. He can swing and miss. He's nasty. No offense to Hendricks. Hendricks can give you a really nice start. Tyler Chatwood, let's see it. And Darvish is another guy, and here goes Jomboy Media. Oh, he's wearing the shirt. Go get a shirt today. Yu Darvish had his career smeared by those 2017 Astros. You don't think they didn't know what was coming? Because they did. They did. And yet Darvish got the pill in that Game 7 in 2017, and he got shat on. People gave him so much crap, and it kind of ruined Yu Darvish. He was hitting 97 on the gun yesterday. People forget how nasty Darvish can be. And if the Cubs are good, Yu Darvish is the guy. And if he's right, he's right. I went with Yu Darvish. The Cubs are winning games. He's my bro of the night.
Highest ceiling of anyone in that rotation.
In a playoff game, that's the last
guy
you
want to be able to see at number 1.
Who do you have, David?
Something to be said about taking care of business against the Royals. I have Kyle Seager. We talked about him a little bit before. Just such an underrated career. He gets his 200th home run last night, and it's overshadowed by Mike Trout hitting 2, even though Seager's team wins.
Right.
He's overshadowed by his younger brother being better than him. He's overshadowed by me because I'm still playing the Yu Darvish highlights. I didn't even prepare Kyle Seager highlights. Just really good. Give his baseball reference page a look. It's just all quality offensive seasons besides 2018 down year. But every other year, he's pretty substantially above average, all things considered. Only 1 All-Star game to show for it. No playoff appearances, of course, because it just kind of all hasn't mattered in the grand scheme of things. But he's been really good.
Yeah, he's a really I was just going to say he's really solid, but he's good. He's got 1 All-Star game. He's got 1 Gold Glove. His career WAR is 32.9. Like, that's a lot. There's a lot of really good players that don't get near that.
He's been around a while, man.
Really solid defense at third. I remember when I used to get deep into Yankees Twitter trade talks, I would say Kyle Seager, especially that 2018 year. And the problem is he signed a big contract, and then he had that 2018 year, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, dead money.
Sneaky old.
Kyle Seager. Yeah, he's 32, 33 now. Making $19 million a year. Good, but he's earned it. Like, his stats at third base. Like, I'm trying to think, okay, let's take a shot in the dark. What do we think Eric Chavez's career WAR is? I mean, he won an MVP. Like, Eric Chavez was really good.
I'm bad at guessing WARs.
Right? It's really brutal because defense sucks.
If they had a few injuries and missed some years like he did.
38.3.
Okay.
So, I mean, that puts it into perspective. Eric Chavez, 6-time Gold Glove winner. He didn't win an MVP. Did I say that before? 1 Silver Slugger, MVP votes.
He's got votes.
But, like, he was a guy that was known and was really good. Like, Kyle Seager, just that Seattle thing. If he was on a bigger market team, we'd talk about him like we talk about his brother. His brother gets talked about a lot. And Kyle Seager's had a really nice career. I like the pick, BBD. Good job.
Thank you.
And then finally, it's what we're watching tonight. My guy Dylan Bundy takes the mound again. That's always nervous for me. Nate Pearson gets the ball again. BBD, what are you watching? Do you have something that jumps out?
I did circle. I believe it's the conclusion of the Ohio series. I assume just by day of the week.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they've been playing each other. But it's Castillo and Carrasco tonight. They're both like the third best starter on those teams, but like they're both really good 4-3, and just like fun to watch pitchers. And the two teams are very interesting in general. That's what I got.
Okay, I like it. I think my flip today, if we get a chance to flip, Yankees record day. I'm gonna give some extra love, and this is an afternoon game, so how about that? My Rockies. I missed you guys the other day. They lost last night. I believe all 3 of their losses now are by 1 run. Yes, all 3 Rockies losses this year are by 1 run. Kyle Freeland takes the bump today. He was arguably their 1 starter when the Rockies were going to the wild card games. He's got the Colorado Mountains tattooed on him. He was so bad last year. He's got 2 good starts this year. Make it a 3, especially after a loss. Win 3 out of 4 against the Giants. Let's go Rocks. And then I'll obviously be watching my Yanks. So a little Rockies love, a little Yu Darvish love. What else we do today? What else was good?
Seager love.
We got Seager boys love. Trout continues to do it. Anthony Davis, he'll be okay.
Love.
He'll be okay. Michael Porter Jr. kind of good. That was Wake and Jake, folks. Like we said, we got some swag now. I just retweeted it. You'll see it around. It's pretty silly. It's fun. If you're interested in that, I thank you so much. We'll be coming out on the podcast soon. Across the Jomboy Network, Sequence, Talking Baseball, Talking Nets, Last from the Past, Talking Giants, JJR coming up in about 10 minutes. Thanks, everyone. Leave a comment. Tell a friend. Tell a friend, baby. Reconnect with someone.
Hey, Jake's back and he's got his own show. He's on the mic and he's ready to go. Noodle on his left, Jess on his right. Hey, hold up, don't start a fight. He's got you covered with all the sports. Don't fret, he's wearing shorts. It's time for Wake and Jake in the morning, Wake and Jake at night. Jake sucks.